Hello and welcome to the Downline Building Network's online newsletter. My name is Dennis Vosper. I'll be the host for this newsletter for June 2010. If you're not familiar with DBN, DBN is the company that brings you and gives you the free money-making downline for life. If you've never made any money in MLM, let the Downline Building Network, DBN, change that. We've got the complete turnkey mail order system that anyone, regardless of age, experience, or financial situation, can start. To find out more about DBN, you can call 1-866-722-5363, ID number 9803, or go to www.dbn-usa.com. Being an entrepreneur is about risk, learning to manage risk, being comfortable with it. With risk comes great reward. If you spend your life avoiding risk, you will have a life of little reward. Seems obvious, but to have more than you have, you need to do things differently than you have been doing them. Life is about assuming risk in order to give more. Real life is about being in the flow of abundance. It's about earning more to give more, not budgets and cutbacks. The worst thing to do when you're in need is to stop giving. Gerald Peters' recent book is entitled The Money Flow. In The Money Flow, Gerald teaches true prosperity lives in the realm of contribution and service, not in hoarding and hiding from others. Hoarding and hiding is about survival. Does the forest survive or thrive? We can learn about the natural order of life from nature. Nature lives in abundance when left to its own devices. Plants and animals walk and live in a state of abundance. To get on the side of the money flow, you just need to flip your mental switch from lack to survival, debt and burdens to service and contribution to unlimited prosperity. You need to become a giver and not a taker. Free money-making downline for life. This statement is about giving. When Gerald switched his focus from himself and his self-concern to how he could help others, his downline exploded. Take to heart the famous words of Zig Ziglar. If you help enough other people get what they want, you can get what you want. In Gerald's book, The Mentalist, which pays $200 a sale, Gerald defines prosperity as follows. Wealth, prosperity, and riches is the ability to do what you want to do at the instant you want to do it. Did you know that God, in most cases, uses the givers of the world to change the world? Ben Franklin gave the world the first lending public library to increase knowledge of the common man. Henry Ford gave the world affordable transportation. He was rewarded with great wealth. Andrew Carnegie gave the world affordable steel to build and expand our infrastructure. Bill Gates, he gave the world software that made the computer usable by the average person. Gerald Peters gave people a leg up with a free downline, an easy duplicatable system for creating a second income. It's what you give that counts, not what you get. Isn't that what Jesus said? It's better to give than to receive. We're not just talking about money here. You want to be important? You want your life to matter? Be a giver. Money no longer buys us stuff, but becomes a tool to care for and protect and heal others. A profitable home business will open the doors to accomplishing your dreams. Want to open a restaurant, start a catering service, retire, or more? You feel sorry for people you meet when they only have one income stream. You know they live each day with fear and anxiety. What if he or you lose your job? When Gerald left the 9-to-5 workforce, he was earning a 6-figure income part-time. Gerald earned 10 times his salary via his part-time home-based business. Guess what? This made his 9-to-5 job real easy. Gerald would go to work without a care in the world. Everyone around him who laughed at MLM and mail order lived in fear and anxiety. We love people, we use money. We serve people, we use money. We give to people, but we use money. Money becomes merely the vehicle we use to express our true self to the world around us. Are you a giver or a receiver? If God says it's better to give than to receive, and you are willing to give, don't you think that He'll make sure that you have it to give? God doesn't give money, but He does give concepts. Concepts put into action make money. I'm sure you're familiar with, well, if you have kids, you're familiar with SpongeBob and this series here about imagination. So imagine making $1,000 to $2,000 a week even before you have a big downline. Order Gerald Peters' Money Flow Master Pack. You earn $275 on every sale. That's not $2.75, but $275. What do you get? You get 2 books, 2 manuals, and 8 CDs. In it, you will learn the following. How Gerald got thousands of people to join his downline by giving to them first. How Gerald advertises in the top home business magazines free every month. That's $4,000 to $5,000 a month in free magazine ads. How Gerald generated thousands of new leads and gave hundreds of business presentations a day without talking to anyone. How to get 10,000 postcards in the mail at 0 cost to you. And samples of Gerald's best best pulling ads and postcards from the last 4 years. As an added bonus, which Gerald has never before revealed, he's giving the names of the 3 lead sources he personally used. One is so good but expensive that Gerald made over $20,000 in profit mailing to this list in 45 days. The top earners rarely tell you everything. Often they leave out the single most important aspect, their lead source. If you think that all lead brokers are the same, we know that you're not making any money. We are so convinced that Gerald's Money Flow Master Pack will literally change your financial future that we're throwing in 2 new reports. These 2 reports will save you thousands in wasted dollars if you were in mail order. Avoid the mistakes that everyone makes. I mean everyone. Why wouldn't Gerald just give away the names of his lead sources? Well, because he spent literally $100,000 easily and 10 years, probably more, to find them. You need to deserve them. Anyone buying the Money Flow Master Pack, a culmination of Gerald's 21 years, his life's work, the blueprint on how Gerald became a millionaire, deserves it. Order in the month of June and Gerald will spill his guts. Ask me in July. Mum's the word. That's the end of the June 2010 newsletter. If you have any questions on DBN, you can, again, give us a call at 1-866-722-5363, ID number 9803, or go to www.dbn-usa.com.